Hi guys, so I wanted to do a video response. This is actually my second time doing this video because the time just before this I actually lost connection as I tried to upload it and it didn't save it anywhere. Yay for technology! Hate my computer. Anyways, so yeah, she was asking for some video responses at the end of her video, and I just figured I'm gonna do a video response because I haven't done a video response to people in a while, and I want to do one. So, I felt like I really connected with your video. It just kind of made me go, I know what the hell you're talking about, and I want to let you know that you're not crazy, and maybe I'm crazy to know exactly what you're talking about and exactly how you feel, because last 2 months, maybe 3 months of my life has been, oh my god. So, just, I get a job offer from another job, and I don't want to leave the current job I was at because I'd been there for a while, and I'd sweat and cried and stressed and panicked and all this stuff about getting to where I got, and still wasn't appreciated, and still just was treated like crap. Okay? And I just didn't know if I wanted to give it up. And that's all I deserved, and I just had myself stuck in this groove. Okay? So that's the past almost 2 years of my life was with this company that made me feel like that. Okay? Well, it wasn't really the company, it was my manager. And every time I would go to her boss, he wouldn't do anything about it. So, yeah, that's how that went. And, so, I get this phone call to go in for this job interview. And it's for a job interview for a position that was lower than what I currently was at, and a lower pay rate. A lot lower pay rate. So I went, and I was like, it's not going to kill me to go look, get to see what a new company's about, and I get to see that practice for interviews. If I'm going to go up any further, I need to know how to run an interview and see how different people do it, right? So at the same time, still under that stress of my current job at that time, and having to support both me and my wife, because my wife has been here for a year and 3/4 of a year, 1.75 years, like that. But she immigrated here to be with me, and she couldn't work because all of her immigration papers hadn't gone through. So I was supporting the two of us, as well as supporting a lot of the financial cost of doing the immigration stuff. Like, she did the initial payments and stuff like that, but any extensions for her to stay just on a visitor's visa until that came in, all that kind of stuff. It was hard. It was stressful. And so the two of us, plus 2 cats. Now I have 3 cats, but at that point it was just 2. We were little, chubby, fat, greedy, I'm gonna eat everything and destroy everything, so a lot of stuff needed to be replaced constantly, and so all that stuff. So I really contemplated getting this new job at a lower title and a lower pay. And I talked myself out of it. Even though I figured, I could be happier, I wouldn't be put down every day, I wouldn't feel like crap every day when I come home, I would feel overall better. And I decided not to, because at that point I was still the only income earner in my house. So I chose a way to make bills over a way to be happy. And then 2 weeks later I get a phone call back from the same company, but from a different person. And this time it's the regional manager, and she offers me a general manager position in her company. And I kind of froze. Like, I had been in a job so long, like I said, that just kind of put me down. And I just put in my head, and like I've gone through my entire life just being told, like, I can't do anything properly, and I'm worthless. And then I have people that I work with that are like, you're great, you deserve better, and all this stuff. And then I meet my wife, and she told me I deserve better. And, but being told for your whole life from people, like from my parents to, being picked on in school, um, to the point of being picked on in school that I wanted to kill myself. Um, then going into working and getting over that depression of wanting to kill myself to a point where my manager took advantage of the fact that I worked so hard to just show everybody what I could do, to finally being said, I see your potential and I want you to run one of my stores. It froze. I didn't know, am I actually as good as I think I could be? Are they just making a mistake? Are they whatever? And, maybe everybody was right and I can't do anything right. And I just had to sit down and just thought about it. And I was like, you know what? Forget what other people say. Do what you think is going to make you happy. And go with it. So I said yes. So I'm 22 years old, and I am the general manager of my own store. And I've been there for a month, and I mean, things are still kind of rocky and still kind of stressful because I'm going into a new company right around the holiday season with a whole bunch of other manager shifts within the company. So a bunch of managers quit, so they had to bring in a whole bunch of other general managers, and then one of the general managers went up to my area manager position, and the area manager went up to the regional manager position. So everybody's kind of been bumped and moved and zhuzhed and everything like that. So there's still a lot of growing pains, I guess you could call them. So that's kind of stressful. But even that stress of not having enough staff because everybody else quit, having those lost moments because I can't quite understand some of the new things in the new company, because I'm going from clothing retail to beverage retail. So I'm working at a tea store, which is pretty cool because I'm totally getting into herbs and natural things and that with my path. And so that's awesome. I'm working at a freaking tea store. And how freaking awesome is that? If you want tea, I can send you tea. But anyways, and it just made me feel so happy and so whatever. And I just finally cut those ties in my head. And I was just like, you know what? Just let it go. And that was the biggest step for me in my life. And that happened in the last month and a half, 2 months. And since then, my wife started working, and the financial burden is no longer on me, even though I make more money and I get bonuses. And just now she's working, and we have money in the month, and then it's just like, what is this concept of having money and being happy at the same time? And just being appreciated in your job. Like, I was like, I gotta be dreaming, like, pinch me. And then I revert back. So last week I had this, ooh, excuse me, I had this period where I ran into my old district manager. So not my boss, but my boss's boss from my old company. And he asked how I was doing, and just in this like condescending kind of way about it. And it just brought everything back. Like, I just went into this depressive state. I didn't want to work anymore. Everything that went wrong at work just made me even more and more pissed off, and more just, ugh. And then my mom called me, and my mom and I have a very rocky relationship. I don't know if she knows it. If she doesn't know it, she's an idiot. But, so she called me into something she said it just set me over the edge. And I was just like, I'm done. I'm not working. I can't put up with people anymore. I just want to lay in bed and not do anything. And it's just, No. And then I came across my old name tag as I was cleaning, and just a rage of fit, because sometimes that's what I do when I'm not in the greatest of moods. I start cleaning, which I should probably do that all the time. I should just make myself mad once a week, and then my house would be spotless. But anyways, so I found my name tag, and I was just like, you know what? Fuck this. Pardon my language, but fuck this. Threw the name tag in the garbage. I'm like, you know what? Not dealing with it. Went to work the next day with the biggest fucking smile on my face, and I just feel great. It's like there was just something that is like, we wanted to remind you of what you had to deal with and what you were putting up with, and this is your symbolism of chucking it in the garbage and cutting the ties. Get rid of it. And since then, I just feel like there's someone there. Like there's something to whatever around me that's going, you're okay, you can do this. Like, I don't know, like, I don't really know how I feel in my spiritual, like, just in my spirituality in general. I haven't just found what's right for me yet. I'm trying different things and trying different ways to approach things, and I'm still young. I've only been practicing the religion of Wicca for 4 years. 4 years, but it's been like steadily learning how to, you know. And now I just feel like there's some kind of divine guidance there that I don't know about really, but there's something there. So I totally get what you mean by cutting ties and just being positive, and it's your life, so live your life how you want to live it, and totally respect the thing that you've been gone for a while, even though I missed your videos, because I like your videos, but I totally understand it, and yeah, just wanted to let you know that I love ya, love your videos, they're freaking awesome, and you're fucking hilarious, not crazy, unless I'm crazy too, which I could be very much crazy. I don't know. I have 3 cats and a basement suite with 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 litter box, and 2 grown adults who I think have a slight spending problem. We keep getting more and more stuff. There's a slight one now that we have money. So I could be crazy. Could very much be crazy. But I've rambled on long enough. But glad to see you back. Missed your videos, and I look forward to all the great ones to come. Alright? Love you guys.